So the Jishu Geiko program that I'm going to be presenting here is broken into three different segments, basically. You have the Taiso, Undo, and Meiso. So what this means is that how I have my own personal training is broken into these three verticals, or these three categories. The Taiso is all about my body training, my physical training, my taijutsu, my jujitsu, whether it's from my rolls to my punching to my striking to my leaping, my fitness, my range of motion, my dexterity, my endurance, all that is in the Taiso. The first step is introducing Junan Taiso, or the stretching routine and the flexibility routines that I have in this martial art. Now what I've done is I've broken all that down into individual segments, individual categories, but I also have the full routine in there so you can do the stretching, the full Junan Taiso along with me. And you can kind of learn it. You can of course change it and tweak it and calibrate it to your own body type. Possibly you can modify it a little bit for your own class or for whatever your own personal goals are. Again, I'm just sharing with you what works for me, and I'm hoping that it's going to inspire you to add that routine to your own training regimen. But anyhow, so from there, from the Taiso, then we move on to the Undo. Now this is really inspired heavily by my colleagues and friends in the Okinawan Karate Do, where they use the Hojo Undo, and they use primitive tools to help strengthen themselves. And I really, something for me has a lot of gravity about building and making my own training tools, my own suburito, and making my own chi-ishi and my own weights, as opposed to going to my local sporting goods store and buying some kettlebells. Nothing wrong with that. If you have those, great, they're fantastic. But for me, what I'm going to be sharing with you is the methodology that I use to create my own training tools. And what I've discovered is that I end up getting a lot more use with those tools, and I feel more motivated to use them when I've built them and I've created them with my own hands. I pour the concrete and I make I cut down the dowels, and I said everything from start to finish. So I'm going to introduce you to all the training tools, the makiwara, the chi-ishi, all the different tools that I use here in Undo, and I'm going to take you through 5 different routines with each one of the tools that we have. I'm going to probably build on that a little bit more, but we're going to start off the course with 5 routines with each training tool. Then the next part is Meiso, which is meditation and basic meditation. I'm going to share with you the information that my own sensei, Manaka Unsui, has taught to us. But I'm also going to share with you a lot of different exercises. I've been meditating now for about 20 years. This is an absolute priority in your own martial art training. Centering yourself, calming your mind, understanding your breath patterns, and being able to employ that in your martial arts practice, in your own Jishu Geiko. And then finally, there's going to be some bonuses that I've added, and then a group forum where we're going to be able to converse and communicate. So I look forward to it. I hope you guys enjoy the program. I hope you get a lot out of it. Let's get started.